Alright, welcome back to our SQL tutorial. We're going to start today with adding criteria to our queries. And one of the ways that we're going to do that is we're going to add a where clause to our SQL, and that's going to go in between the from and the order by. Right, go up here, change that. Then our where clause. And one of the easiest things to work with when it comes to the where clause is numbers. So we're going to look for some number criteria and allow our SQL query to bring us back that result set. Let's try with the sales ID field. We'll drag the field over and we'll say where sales ID equals, let's go with 7. And now there we have it, where the sales ID equals 7. And we can also, let's say we want to see all the result sets that are less than 7. And we'll use our less than symbol there. And we get all the sales IDs that are less than 7. We can also use greater than a number as well. Let's try the greater than symbol. Let's change it here to maybe 2. And let's execute the query again. And we get everything that's greater than 2. We can also use the both of the greater than and less than operators together to not include the number 2. So all the result sets that will show will not have 2 in it. And as you can see, we have all the sales IDs that do not have the sales ID of 2. Let's see. There's some more useful things that we can do numbers in SQL Server with a where clause. Let's say we want to find values that fall between a certain range. Alright, let's say if we want the sales ID between maybe 3 and 5. So let's say between 2 and 5. Sorry, 5. So we see all the sales IDs and all the values are between 2 and 5. Let's say if we want to look for maybe 2 or 3 in particular values. Let's take this out and we're going to use the N operator here. Let's see. Add the keyword N and we'll add a bracket here. And let's say we want number 2, 5, and 7. And there we have sales ID ending in 2, 5, and 7, and that's using our in operator. And that's just the basics of what you can do with a looking for criteria by adding the where clause. Now let's say we wanted to find some text information instead of numbers. So maybe you know exactly the text that you're looking for, and you don't know the other items that may be tied to it. So let's go with something in the text value. And we'll take out our sales ID here. And let's try with the month column. We'll go with the month column. We'll add that here. Now where clause. And we'll say where our month equals, let's go with January. Qualify here. And let's execute. And now we have all the months that are in January and the totals for that particular month, and also the sales territory. But everything is in reference to the month, which is January, because that's where our criteria is coming from in the where clause. Let's try a different month. Let's go February. And now we see everything for the month of February. Okay. Alright, one last thing when it comes to criteria, we're going to use the AND operator. So we're going to put a column here in our where clause. Let's go with sales territory. And we'll put like. And let's go with USA. And just to remember all of our options here, let's go back and execute the top part, and we see all of our options. And we have actually two USA sales territory entries. So we'll say like USA, and then we'll put and. We'll choose one of the other columns here, but let's go with total amount. Let's drag over amount. And let's say that's equal to, let's go with 2300. And we'll execute that query. And there we have our like USA, our sales territory, and the amount of 2300. Now we can also add an additional operator. Let's make it a little more complicated, and we'll put OR. And we'll use our amount column again. And let's go back up here. I don't remember the exact amount for the second USA column. And that was 1000, and we'll say equal to 1000. And let's execute that. And we get our two rows, both for USA. That was the first criteria. The second was with the amount 2300. We have that one. And the third criteria was with the amount also or, so it could have been either or, the amount of 1000, and we have both of those here. So all of the criteria are met there. And that's all we're going to do with criteria. Thank you for watching.